LOS stands for last one standing, okay? There's a couple different formats to some of the races that we like around here. You maybe not have heard of this concept called last one standing, or some people call it the backyard ultra. You have a route out at Lowe's Creek on the trails that's a little bit over 4 miles, and you basically start a new race every hour. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to complete that 4-mile loop, but you need to be ready for the next race within that next hour. So there's gonna be a 9 a.m. race, there's gonna be a 10 a.m. race, there's gonna be an 11 a.m. race, and the person that wins is the last one standing. When you cannot run or walk or hike anymore, and you cannot meet that next start time for the next hour, you're out of the race. So there's gonna be a lot of people that start, and then you're gonna kind of filter out the field based on who wants to keep going and who can keep going after maybe a couple hours or many hours. People go through the night on this. There are some backyard ultras out on the East Coast that people are out there for like 2.5 days. They're running like over 150, upwards of 200 miles. Every hour they're chipping away another 4 miles. All right, so we're super excited to bring this to Eau Claire. It's a cool format for a lot of types of runners, and this is why. You don't have to make this an ultra marathon. You don't have to run 100 miles. You don't have to run 20 miles. You don't have to run 100 miles. I already said 100. You don't have to run 50 miles. You can make this exactly what you want it to be, and there's actually 2 different start times. So if you do the math on it, if you do this for 24 hours, you're gonna get 100 miles in because the loop is just a little bit over 4 miles. A lot of people know they might not want to do that much. Some people are gonna shoot for that. Some people are gonna shoot for longer. Some people are gonna shoot for shorter than that. Friday at 8 a.m., we start off on the last one standing, and then at 9 a.m., another race goes on. At 10 a.m., another race goes on, and so on and so forth. We're also gonna have a second start on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. for those of you that want to do the 50-mile challenge along with these hourly races. So if you know you're going to do 50 miles or less, you can start on Saturday morning. All right, so I know there's going to be a lot of questions out there. It's a different format. You can essentially use this however you would want for your training. I know a lot of people that might be doing like a fall marathon or even a summer marathon. Maybe you only want to go 16 miles and you would go out there and get 16 miles over the course of 4 hours and kind of break it up differently. Maybe you're training for an ultra where you know you need to go through the night and you want to use some of these hours during the middle of the night to practice going with a headlamp or something like that. Some of you aren't going to go super long or even want to go super long. Some of you want to go as long as you can, and some of you are just going to use this as kind of good training to break up during the summer. And some of you just want to come out and have fun and hang out, and 4 miles at a time sounds good to you. Do 1 loop if you want, do 100 loops if you want, although that'd be like 400 miles. So do anywhere between 1 and 100 loops. That's the expectation. You can make it what you want. And it's not just one day. It's over the course of 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So once again, get out your phones right now like I am. Go to your calendar, June 26th through 28th. You are going to want to be here. It's local here at Lowe's Creek, but this is going to be a premier event of the summer in the Midwest.